I'm Sophia A. Jackson, and I'm the editor and founder of Afridiziak Theatre News. And today I am joined by
Nora. You go ahead. My name is Nora.
My name is Yara.
And my name is Rosa.
And collectively we formed the group Let It Happen.
Thank you for joining me this morning. And where are you? Where are you based?
We are based
in
the Netherlands.
Okay, and what are you up to today?
No, actually, Rosa's promised today, so we're just chilling for the morning, and then we're all gonna help her get ready. Yeah,
that's so exciting.
Yeah, so I didn't get ready fully now. So but I'm excited for tonight.
Oh, so you have to do this very unglamorous interview, and then
yeah. Just wait.
Okay, I won't take up too much of your time. So for those who are new to Let It Happen in the UK, where did the name Let It Happen come from?
Well, it's actually a name that my father came up with because we are three sisters and we've been dancing for almost as long as we know.
Yeah.
And then before competitions or performances, we would get very nervous sometimes. And my father was always the person who was there for us to bring us, but also be the mental support.
Yeah.
So he would always come to us and say, okay, girls, you trained so well, you did your best, and now we just let it happen.
Yeah.
And that was something that unconsciously
always
stuck with us, but also unconsciously he would repeat that, and it would kind of like ease my mind, get me back into the present moment.
Yeah.
And at some point we had to create a name for our group, and we were like, let it happen, because
we had I think our first chemistry battle or something.
Yeah.
And we had to choose a name, and then we just came up with Let It Happen.
Yeah, and I think it's also our kind of philosophy, I would say.
Yeah.
It's like we just put in the hard work and we do things with the right intentions, or try to do things with the right intention, and we'll just let it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. And how long have you been dancing for?
So actually, as I said, for as long as I remember, because our home was always filled with music. So dancing to us, it was something very natural. It was a fun thing to do. But me and Nora, we started at a dance school or taking classes when we were 5 years old.
Yeah.
And then
I was 3 at that time. So
I was 3, so that was a bit young. But
I started when I was 8.
8 years old.
8
but
years old.
What Jara already said, we were always dancing at home.
Yeah, and I always would go go watch their classes when they had training and stuff. So we grew up with dance and music.
And can you talk us through the journey from dancing at home in the living room to where you are now? How did that happen?
I think our story, sometimes when I think about it, it's very fascinating to me, because we started really, as you said, in the living room. And then it kind of with the philosophy of letting things happen, we had the opportunity to go abroad and go to different big stages. For me, one of the highlights that we've done was in the Carnegie Hall in New York. That was something that I never imagined to ever stand there, especially with the type of dance that we do. We really love old school hip hop, we love funk, and to represent that all over the world is truly, truly a blessing and something that we are eternally grateful for.
Yeah, but
also,
go ahead.
And also we live in this very small village. So the first time that we went to the USA, something that I will never forget, because that was the performance at the Ellen DeGeneres show, and it was my first performance ever. And that we got the opportunity to we made this video, and then we eventually got to the USA. That we got from this video that we got the opportunity to go to USA was incredible for me to realize.
But not only the United States, but just being able to travel and to share our passion abroad is something super cool to me. And also social media has played a huge role, because when we weren't able to travel, we would not only when we weren't able to travel, but just we started posting our videos online, and then our videos we got reaction from all over the world. So that was something that was, at the time I didn't really understand it, but now as I'm getting older, I'm understanding how cool it is that you can connect all over the world with your passion to people.
Yeah.
And talking about travel, the purpose of this interview is how I heard about you is through Breakin Convention, which is taking place in the first bank holiday of May, and you will be performing. So how does it feel to be part of Breakin Convention this year?
Well,
Wow.
it's truly an honor because it's a very big platform, and like we've been wanting to perform there for some time now. But like
Oh.
this year, it's finally happening.
Mhm.
So we're just like very grateful that
Yeah,
we
totally
can
grateful.
also share the stage with other amazing dancers who will also be performing there, and just like very humbled that we can be there.
Yeah, we're like grateful to be a part of it this year.
Yeah.
And what can we expect from your performance without giving too much away?
I would say I would say that in our performance, I would say the message or what we try to show is we try to honor the people who have came before us, who've made this who have made this path, and mostly the artists who have done so, because for us music is much more than just music. It's really a movement. Music has had such a big impact on the world, and we truly we very much care for that, so we hope to show our gratitude for the artists who came before us,
Yeah.
and also how much we just love dancing and music. I think like all the artists that you hear in our show is like really artists and music that we really appreciate and that we listen to on daily basis. And that's the music that we grew up listening in our living room. We're bringing that to the Breakin Convention stage.
And so can you tell us who some of those artists are that have influenced you? Some of the artists that were played at home that have played a part in your craft now?
Well, definitely James Brown. James Brown is a big one who inspired us. James Brown, of course, Michael Jackson as well, but also like R&B groups like SWV, we love them, but also then the old school hip hop like Wu-Tang Clan, Wu-Tang Clan, we love all of them. Busta Rhymes, like all of that. And my father is a big Tupac fan, so we've listened to Tupac like all our life.
I love that, especially as hip hop is not actually that child friendly.
No, that was the response that my parents used to get because we were listening to like Tupac, and then they were like, should you listen this to children? And we were like, we didn't understand the words. At the flow. But I think like the intention of our parents when playing that music is that it's really self-expression. Also of all the artists, and I think like their voices maybe like super loud or not that child friendly, but it came from suppression and just wanting to express themselves, and like we truly appreciate that. And like that's also like their art and stuff. So like I'm really grateful that we grew up on that music though. Like we don't curse that much, so
So when you said you've got your prom later today, so do people expect you to be the first person on the dance floor, or do you not like dancing in front?
I think so. If the DJ is good. Because
That must be so much pressure for the DJ, knowing that you're going to be there. So when you're coming up with your choreography, like what's your individual contribution?
Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Nora, and I think what my contribution is when we create, I think all of us, I think it's very hard to say actually, because we all create like 3 people at the same time. It's not really like individual tasks that we do. We just start, and I think because we grew up dancing together, it just goes like so organically. There's not really a way how we create. I would say it just happens.
It's not necessarily Yara does this piece of the music, I do this piece. Like it's just like we put the music on, we lock the doors, and then we just start like brainstorming and creating, and like the magic comes, but not necessarily like.
And when people watch us create, it's kind of like weird. They don't understand our dynamic, because sometimes Rosa is just looking, and then me and Nora, we do something like unconsciously, we do something at the same time, and Rosa's like, yes, that's it. And then it's like it's a weird dynamic that we have, but it works, I think.
We're just like keep making faces, and then at some point it's like, yes, that's it. And we all feel it together, and we just like use it.
That's why it was hard for me to say like what is my contribution, because it's just so it's us 3. It's us 3 together.
So I'm guessing there's no room for if someone else was like, oh, I'd really love to join your group. Would that be possible?
There is, but it's just then it's like another dynamic, like
another
process.
And you said that your dad has been quite instrumental in your journey so far. So how does that help your processes and your experience of being in the industry as well?
I think like I'm very grateful for my father, for actually both of my parents, but my father's usually the one who comes with traveling because we have a younger sister, and then my mom stays at home to be there for our younger sister. But having somebody that's so close to you, also supporting your passion is something really, really nice, because they're the ones that are truly looking out for you and doing what they think is the best for you. And we don't take that for granted, because sometimes it's hard to trust people, and especially we are like young females, you don't know what can happen, and we have always a family that stands 2 feet behind us and just protects us for everything and supports us in everything.
I'm with Yara.
And you're of Congolese heritage, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Both of your parents were Congolese.
We're half Congolese, and then my mom is Dutch and Indonesian. Yeah, she has some Asian roots as well.
So how does the Congolese heritage play a part in your dance routines?
I would say just like, especially being in my grandparents' home, there's always music. So like that music part and dancing freely is really something that comes from our culture.
Yeah.
And I think you can also feel it when you see us dancing. It's just sometimes it's just like a burst of energy and joy. And that's truly what I feel from my Congolese side, or when I see like Congolese people dance, it's just like a burst of energy and positive vibes that they bring out. So yeah, even because like my grandmother like listened to a lot of Congolese music, and my father too, like a lot of Congolese music, and even the sad songs are still like they have some sort of like joy, like and I really like that about Congolese music.
Thank you. And finally, why should we come and see your performance at Breakin Convention?
Well, I would say like a goal of us always is to influence people with our dance in a positive way.
Yeah.
So that's something that we will definitely carry with us on stage. So if you feel like watching and witnessing that in real life, which I think is super special, because as I said, a lot of things happen on social media, which is super cool, but it's also nice to just witness shows in real life. So if you feel like experiencing that, and come see our place.
Thank you. And is there anything else you'd like to share?
I think we've got mostly covered of actually what I wanted to say.
Yeah. And just that we're like grateful to be part of Breakin Convention.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you
for
having us. It's truly an honor. Like we will try our best to make it a super good show and memorable show. Yeah, we can't wait to be there.
Excellent. I can't wait to see you perform. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your prom as well.
Thank you.
Okay. See you later.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.